Tell me about Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet was a play we did in our theater with a translation of Pablo Neruda. And then I just did it at the Shakespeare Festival in Ashland, Oregon. And it's created quite not a scandal, but a thing because of the style in which I work. I don't believe in production. I mean, I love productions, but I want productions that don't interfere with the message of the play. And the Romeo and Juliet that I did in Ashland was not a scandal, but something that was divided, was controversial. First of all, I did a Romeo and Juliet in which the balcony did not appear. They played it on the same level, and it worked.
No balcony.
No balcony. The balcony at that time, and believe me, I was playing it in an Elizabethan theater where there was a perfect balcony that I could have used. The point is that Shakespeare never wrote the balcony in. The only notice that the balcony was there is in an 18th century edition of Romeo and Juliet in which they say Juliet above. Before that, she never is told where she's going to be. So I decided that I didn't want her to be there so that she would be going down and talking to Romeo, and Romeo would have his back to the audience trying to talk to her.
So you're reinterpreting,
of course,
Shakespeare.
Like any director. Any director has to do that. He has to take the script, and the script is a score, it's a musical score, and you play it. And you play it according to your views. It might work, you might finish up being horrible.
It's a challenge, though. It's
not a challenge. It's what it has to be.
Well, you're finding new ways to express something that has been done so many times. You're trying to find your own way of doing it, or you're trying to find the way that he meant it to be done.
No. I mean, if the playwright, I've worked with present playwrights, and they know what they want, and they demand it of you as a director. I don't think that is the only way. I was a playwright, and my plays were done by many people. But I, one time, directed one of my plays because I didn't have a director who understood it, so I decided to do it myself. And when I did it, someone asked me, how do you feel like seeing your play? I said, exactly as when I wrote it. There's nothing changed. Whenever someone else directs it, they bring in things that you didn't know you had put in.
Where does René Buch come from?
Santiago, Cuba.
When you were a child, what were your passions? What were your dreams? What were your ambitions? Did you think you'd end up being a theater director?
No. At that time, I wanted to be Richard Wagner. I wanted to compose the great operas. I studied music. I wanted to be Michelangelo. I went into painting. I studied painting. And then eventually I realized that I didn't know anything about those things, and I ended up directing plays.
To learn about all those things you thought you didn't know.
Yeah, but
you're a true Renaissance man. You're always...
Oh, come on, no.
You are.
No. The point is that you do things because you have to do them. And that's it.
You don't ask why, you simply do it.
You do them. I mean, I come from a family that my father was a poet and a historian. My mother was a pianist. My family was involved in culture all the time. And I wanted to do that. And I think I've done my best.
And your best has been great.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no.
You're so humble. And
No,
you're
it
so
has
great.
nothing to
You
do
are.
with humility. It has to do with you must know what you do. And you don't say, what I've done is great. Every time I go to my theater and I see a play of mine, I want to die.
Well, the critics love your plays, and that's why your theater has 4 Obie Awards and 2 Governor's Awards, and that is why Repertorio-Español is highly acclaimed by everyone. And the young people are coming there, and they're learning about classical Spanish
Yes.
theater. Thank you for coming to Entre Amigos, and we have to do it again. We've only but, touched the surface. Thank you.
Oh my God, Mona.